Right now, they may be contracting and spreading the AIDS virus faster than any other segment of the population.
Street kids are real players in the AIDS epidemic. Everybody knows about IV drug users and everybody knows about gay men, but street kids have been overlooked too long.
A year ago, we met 17-year-old Michael. I asked if street kids were worried they could catch AIDS.
I don't think kids understand that. You know, they don't even think about it.
And last year, Calvin, who had the AIDS virus, told me he was still having sex with men. What's it going to take to get you off the street?
I don't know. A new mother, a new father, something.
Nobody has seen Calvin or Michael for months. The word on the streets is that they're both dead, killed by AIDS, sexually transmitted.
Did you take all of your medications today?
Dr. James Kennedy is medical director of New York's Covenant House. Last year, he discovered that an alarming number of homeless street kids who came through the clinic were testing positive for the AIDS virus.
Not a great deal has been done to get kids off the streets, so naturally things are getting worse. We're seeing more kids who are infected, and the kids who are infected are sicker.
Bill, that's not his real name, was 17 when his AIDS was diagnosed 4 years ago.
You know, we've recommended before that you take the AZT. I think it would help you. I really don't know why you're so resistant to it.
I mean, the AZT made me weak, and my blood anemic.
Right.
That's why I'm so sick now.
Bill has been on the street since he was 9 years old. He left home after he was abused by his stepfather and later raped by his foster father. He says he prostituted himself because it was the only way he could get money to survive.
It was something I had to do. It's not something that, you know, I wanted to do, but I had to do it.
Bill is waiting to die, refusing to take further treatment because he says he has nothing to live for.
I don't think that I'm going to live too long. I know that for a fact. But I'm not going to sit around and mope about it, but I have to think about reality, too.
At least Bill now has a place to stay, thanks to Covenant House. The New York shelter, concerned that homeless teens with AIDS had no place to go, opened a 26-bed unit this year where they can live and get the medical treatment they can't get anywhere else. 19-year-old Steve is fairly typical of the patients. He's been here for 5 months and is just now showing symptoms of AIDS. He blames the disease on his crack addiction.
When you're doing drugs, you're not worried about catching AIDS or about getting killed or anything like that. You're just worried about getting the money for the drugs.
The people who continue to buy sex from homeless teenagers don't realize they may be getting more than they bargained for.
I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that we are going to witness a veritable explosion in the numbers of cases of AIDS in this country, and I am morally certain that in large part this plague will be spread by thousands upon thousands of homeless kids who are forced into survival sex.
It's been a year since American Agenda first broke the story that crack-addicted, sexually promiscuous, homeless teenagers are getting AIDS and spreading it to their customers, who in turn are spreading it to the rest of the population. Despite the damage to the children and the danger to the rest of us, virtually nothing has been done to get these children off the streets. Carol Simpson, ABC News, New York.
Tomorrow on the agenda, we'll check back in on a Massachusetts healthcare system we first examined a year ago. It hasn't been a very good year.